2026 Mississippi DMV Permit Test 1524 questions and complete answers. Question 1. If it feels like your tires have lost contact with the surface of the road, you should: Option A, slow down by shifting into a lower gear. Option B, slow down by shifting into a lower gear. Option C, slow down by pumping the brakes quickly and firmly. The correct answers are options A and B. Option A, slow down by shifting into a lower gear. Option B, slow down by shifting into a lower gear. Explanation: if it feels like your tires have lost contact with the surface of the road, you should ease your foot off the gas pedal and stay off the brakes. Do not try to stop or turn until your tires are gripping the road again. Question 2. The best thing to do if you become tired while driving is to: Option A, stop to rest or change drivers. Option B, drink coffee. Option C, open a window. The correct answer is option A, stop to rest or change drivers. Explanation: if you become tired while driving, it is best to stop to rest or change drivers. Being tired dulls your mind and slows down your reactions, making driving hazardous. Question 3. Streets and highways are most slippery. Option A, when it has been raining hard for several hours. Option B, when they are clean and dry. Option C, just after it starts to rain. The correct answer is option C, just after it starts to rain. Explanation: driving during the first half hour of rainfall is dangerous because roadways become extremely slippery when the water mixes with oil and other chemicals on the road surfaces that have not yet washed away. Use extra caution when driving on slippery roads. Question 4. A red arrow pointing to the right on a traffic light means you may: Option A, turn in that direction after slowing and checking for traffic. Option B, not turn in that direction until the light turns green. Option C, turn in that direction after you come to a complete stop. The correct answer is option B, not turn in that direction until the light turns green. Explanation: a red arrow means stop. You must remain stopped until a green light or green arrow appears. Do not turn against a red arrow. Question 5. If you approach a traffic light with a red signal and a police officer directs you to go through the intersection without stopping, you should: Option A, stop until the light turns green. Option B, go through the intersection without stopping. Option C, come to a complete stop before proceeding. The correct answer is option B, go through the intersection without stopping. Explanation: instructions given by police officers directing traffic always override posted traffic signals and signs. Follow the officer's instructions. Question 6. Allow extra space in front of your vehicle when following A. Option A, station wagon. Option B, passenger vehicle. Option C, motorcycle. The correct answer is option C, motorcycle. Explanation: allow for extra space when driving behind a motorcycle. Motorcycles can stop more quickly than other vehicles can, and you must have adequate room to stop if the motorcyclist brakes or falls off. Also, remember that motorcycles are difficult to see at night because they only have one tail light. Question 7. Which of the following driving skills are affected by the use of alcohol and for drugs? Option A, alertness and concentration. Option B, reaction time and coordination. Option C, all of the above. The correct answer is option C, all of the above. Explanation: any amount of alcohol acts as a depressant, slowing the function of the nervous system. It will reduce a person's alertness and the ability to concentrate, increase the reaction time, and drastically reduce their coordination. Question 8. You are driving on the freeway behind a large truck. You should drive: Option A, closer behind the truck than you would if following a passenger vehicle. Option B, farther behind the truck than you would if following a passenger vehicle. Option C, to the right side of the truck and wait to pass. The correct answer is option B, farther behind the truck than you would if following a passenger vehicle. Explanation: it is necessary to follow farther behind a large truck than you would if following a passenger vehicle because trucks have larger blind spots. Question 9. Your following distance should be blank for every 10 miles per hour of your driving speed. Option A, 1/2 of a car length. Option B, 1 car length. Option C, 3 car lengths. The correct answer is option B, 1 car length. Explanation: when driving behind another vehicle, allow at least 1 car length of space in front of your vehicle for every 10 miles per hour of your driving speed. As your driving speed increases, your stopping distance also increases. Allowing space in front of your vehicle will help you to safely stop or maneuver if you encounter an unexpected hazard. Question 10. If you see a pedestrian using a guide dog or carrying a white cane, option A, the pedestrian must yield the right of way. Option B, you must yield the right of way. Option C, honk your horn to let them know you are there. The correct answer is option B. You must yield the right of way. Explanation. Blind or partially blind pedestrians may carry a white cane or use the assistance of a guide dog. You must yield the right of way to a pedestrian with a guide dog or a white cane. Question 11. Slowing down just to look at collisions or anything else out of the ordinary. Option A, causes traffic congestion. Option B, prevents rear-end collisions. Option C, improves traffic flow by preventing collisions. The correct answer is option A, causes traffic congestion. Explanation. Avoid rubbernecking or slowing down to look at collisions or anything else out of the ordinary. This helps to relieve traffic congestion. Question 12. You can help keep the driver behind you a safe distance away from your vehicle by Option A, driving 10 miles per hour faster than the car behind you. Option B, driving 10 miles per hour slower than the car behind you. Option C, maintaining a steady speed. The correct answer is option C, maintaining a steady speed. Explanation. It is not always easy to maintain a safe distance behind your vehicle. However, you can help keep the driver behind you a safe distance away from your vehicle by maintaining a steady speed and signaling turns, lane changes, and deceleration in advance. Question 13. If you have a sudden tire blowout, option A, use the brakes lightly. Option B, pump the brakes. Option C, apply the brakes firmly. The correct answer is option A. Use the brakes lightly. Explanation. If a tire suddenly goes flat while you are driving, hold the steering wheel tightly and keep the vehicle moving straight. Slow down gradually by taking your foot off the gas pedal and using the brakes lightly. Question 14. When driving on an interstate, to avoid traffic merging from on ramps to your right, the best thing to do is to Option A, change lanes to the left. Option B, slow down. Option C, maintain your speed and position. The correct answer is option A, change lanes to the left. Explanation. When driving on an interstate highway, be aware of upcoming on-ramps. When traffic permits, move out of the right-hand lane to allow vehicles to enter from the on-ramps to your right. Question 15. You exit the freeway on a ramp that curves downhill. You should. Option A, slow to a safe speed before the curve. Option B, slow to the posted speed limit for the freeway. Option C, wait until you have entered the curve to begin braking. The correct answer is option A, slow to a safe speed before the curve. Explanation. You should always slow down before entering a curve. You may not be able to see hazards ahead, and braking in a curve may cause your vehicle to skid. Question 16. When driving in fog, it is best to drive with Option A, high beam headlights. Option B, low beam headlights. Option C, four-way flashers. The correct answer is option B, low beam headlights. Explanation. Use your low beam headlights when driving in fog, rain, or snow. High beam lights can reflect off the weather conditions, lowering visibility even more. Question 17. Just like alcohol and other drugs, drowsiness can Option A, help you to be a better driver. Option B, make you feel better. Option C, impair your judgment. The correct answer is option C, impair your judgment. Explanation. Not getting enough sleep is a cause of poor driving behavior. Just like drugs and alcohol, sleepiness slows reaction time, decreases awareness, and impairs judgment. Question 18. When turning left from a two-way street onto a one-way street, you should Option A, turn into any lane. Option B, turn into first lane. Option C, turn into second lane. The correct answer is option B, turn into first lane. Explanation. When making any turn from the lane closest to the direction you wish to travel into the first available legal lane. On a turn from a two-way to a one-way street, this means you should turn into the first lane. Question 19. Having a driver license is a Option A, requirement. Option B, privilege. Option C, right. The correct answer is option B, privilege. Explanation. It is important to remember that driving is a privilege and that all drivers play a role in ensuring that everyone remains safe on the roadways. If you prove to be abusive of that privilege, the privilege may be revoked. Question 20. A broken yellow line beside a solid yellow line indicates that passing is option A, permitted from the side next to the solid yellow line. Option B, not permitted from either direction. Option C, permitted from the side next to the broken yellow line. The correct answer is option C, permitted from the side next to the broken yellow line. Explanation. When the center of the road is marked by a solid yellow line beside a broken yellow line, passing is permitted from the side next to the broken line and prohibited from the side next to the solid line. Question 21. No zones are areas around trucks or cars. Option A, disappear into blind spots or are so close that they restrict the truck driver's ability to stop and maneuver safely. Option B, have sufficient space to travel behind the truck. Option C, have several car lengths between their vehicle and the truck. The correct answer is option A, disappear into blind spots or are so close that they restrict the truck driver's ability to stop and maneuver safely. Explanation. No zones are areas around trucks or buses in which cars disappear into the larger vehicle's blind spots. No zones can also be defined as areas in which cars are so close to the larger vehicle that they restrict the truck or bus driver's ability to stop and maneuver safely. A car being in a no zone greatly increases the potential for crash. Question 22. When driving on a slippery surface, such as snow or ice. Option A, shift to a low gear before going down steep hills. Option B, maintain traction by following other vehicles closely. Option C, pump your brakes to keep them from freezing. The correct answer is option A, shift to a low gear before going down steep hills. Explanation. To prevent skidding on slippery surfaces, you should shift to a low gear before going down a steep hill. You should also follow farther behind the vehicle in front of you than you normally would. Quick stops should be avoided. Unless you have anti-lock brakes, pump the brakes to slow or stop. Question 23. When driving in work zones you should. Option A, follow the driver in front of you closely. Option B, pass the driver in front of you as soon as you can. Option C, avoid tailgating and keep a safe following distance. The correct answer is option C, avoid tailgating and keep a safe following distance. Explanation. When driving in a work zone, keep a safe distance between your vehicle and traffic barriers, trucks, construction equipment workers, and other vehicles. Increase your following distance and do not tailgate. Question 24. If you must park your vehicle in an area not usually used for parking. Option A, park with your reverse lights on. Option B, make sure your vehicle is visible to drivers approaching from any direction. Option C, park 5 feet from the curb. The correct answer is option B. Make sure your vehicle is visible to drivers approaching from any direction. Explanation. Drivers are responsible for making sure their vehicles do not become hazards after they have been parked. Wherever you park, make sure your car is visible to drivers approaching from any direction.